Hey guys, we'll get started here in a minute. Just letting everybody get a chance to get in. $4.99 to ship, Robert. No, $4.99. I wish it was $1.99 to ship. That'd be cool. We'll get started here in 2 minutes at 10:04. How you doing, Robert? You doing good, man? Getting in some good breaks this week? Hope everybody's having a good night. I guess Robert's just checking on in. Bill's got the Eagles. Okay, yeah. We usually do pull some good Eagles. They come out of here. It's 10:04. Let's go ahead and get started. Dude, Robert, I'm way over my card budget, man. I'm kind of depressed tonight because I didn't really get into any breaks. I have to control myself. Dude, I go crazy, Robert. It's an addiction, man. I know how it is. I'm forcing myself. All right, so let's go ahead and get this down. Let's get started, baby. So we have our 2022 Absolute Cello box. It's got 12 of the fat packs in there, 20 cards per pack. So we'll get started. I'll go ahead and Just do 6 at a time. Oh, you got Robert. Oh, you spent your your budget on some other break. That's cool. So we got Buffalo in the house. We got the Eagles in the house, and we got Robert just pre-gaming. He's pre-gaming. This is gonna help him for his break tonight. See what's kind of popping tonight. All right, let's get started. Good luck, guys. So far, we want Billy Goats, and we got Eagles up in here. We'll go ahead and we'll do 6 at a time. Good luck, guys. Ooh, look at that. Patty Mahomes, who had the Chiefs. Old Patty. Patty Daddy. I'm ready to pull some fire. Steelers, Jaguars, and the Bears. Oh, yeah, you picked up the Jags and the Bears, Sean. And you already had the Steelers. That's a nice little lineup right there. Get some Justin Fields, some Velus Jones. Then we'll get some... Let me get some Kenny Pickett. Some Calvin Austin. Let's see what we got. So that's our first 6. Let's go ahead and get started. Good luck. Oh, Burrow. Robert loves his Bengals. Starting with the Chiefies, Travis Kelce. There's some Najee Harris. Michael Thomas. Devin McCourty. Cooper Kupp. Tyler Lockett. Some Jamar Chase. Cordell Patterson. Lamar Jackson. Damian Harris. Then on our silvers, we have for the Chiefs, Sky Moore. We got Kyler Gordon for the Bears. Kyle Hamilton on the Ravens. Trent McDuffie. Charleston Rambo. I love that last name. Then we have James Robinson on the green parallel for the Jaggies. Put the greens in their own little thing. And there we go with the Bears. Dude, Sean, your green parallel on Justin Fields. On our second green parallel. There you go. And it's a Justin. That's a good little start. On the green parallel. Some Fields. This is actually a broken top loader. Broke it opening it. All right. So we got Fields on the green. We'll take that. All right. Then we have for the Panthers on the silvers, Charleston Rambo. Again, a double. Last call for Packers, Mr. Douglas. Then we have Stargazing for the Colts, Jonathan Taylor. I know the Colts got picked up after the break as well. I think it was Albert. And we'll swap those as we go. We got a kid reporter. Then we got Kirk Cousins, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Grenard, Josh Jacobs, Dalton Schultz, Jonathan Taylor. Let's get it again for the Vikes. Justin Jefferson, one of my favorites. Mr. Daniel Jones for the Giants. Davis Mills for the Texans. Derek Carr for the Raiders. Then we have for some silvers, we got Carson Strong on the Eagles. Then Mr. Zamir White on the Raiders. I'm surprised nobody picked the Raiders up. Rashad White for the Buckies. Brian Cook. And Mr. Drake London for the Falcons. Old Drakey. He's all up in this absolute. All right. Then we have on the green parallel for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts. That's 2 quarterbacks on the green parallels. Mr. Hurts on the green to go with his Mr. Fields. And let's move. All right. Let me just center this a little better. And so you don't got the little glare. All right. Then we have a green parallel, Christian McCaffrey, Mike Williams. Then we have another Carson Strong on the silver green parallel. We have a draft diamonds, Rondé Barber for the Bucks. Then we have a buy storm for the Lions, Mr. Aiden Hutchinson, the Beast. The Beast has been released for the Lions. It's coming out to play. All righty. Then we have Leonard Fournette, Aaron Donald, Mitchell Trubisky. I always think that's Kenny Pickett, right? When I get a first glance, I'm like, oh, shit. Jerry Jeudy for the Bronx, Mr. Amari Cooper for the Brownies, Dak Prescott, some Tom Brady, Cam Akers, Mr. Treyway Lance for the Niners, Marquise Brown. Then we have for the Patriots, Cole Strange on the silver, George Pickens for the Steelers on the silver. Take that. Kyle Phillips for the Titans, Mr. Trey McBride for the Cards, Mr. Snoop Connor for the Jags. And there's our Joey B on the green parallel. That's our third quarterback on the green parallel. There's Robert's favorite for the Bengals on the green. I think how it works is like every pack has 2 of these green parallels, and we happen to have 3 of the top QBs. Pretty cool. Can't see it right now, but right behind that, we have Kyle Pitts on the green. Then Zamir White on the silver green parallel. Then for the Ravens, Mr. Kyle Hamilton. They were not picked up for the introductions. Then last call, Mason Crosby for Green Bay. Then we have Kid Reporter. I'm looking, where's Josh Allen at? But here's Dawson Knox, DK Metcalf, TJ Hawkinson, Antonio Gibson, Christian Kirk, Matt Daddy Jones for the Patriots, Matt Ryan for the Colts, Austin Eckler, Kadarius Toney for the Giants, Brandon Cooks. Then we have Channing Tindall on the silver. And there we go, Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants on the silver. I like that one. Mr. Thibodeau. Put them all up in there. Then we have Danny Gray for the Niners, Quay Walker for the Packers, and Brian Agamoa the second for the Vikings on the silver. Then Nick Bosa on the green. We have Drew Lock on the green. Rashad White on the silver. And then for the Packers, Mr. Aaron Rodgers. Sorry, guys, this camera's a little screwed up. Let's stay. But here's Mr. Aaron Rodgers on the stargazing for the Packs. Then we have Andre Reed on the draft diamonds for the Billy Goats. Patrick Surtain for the Bronx. Nick Chubb. DJ Moore. Mr. Waddle for the Finns. James Conner. Darren Waller. CeeDee Lamb. Mike Evans. Michael Carter. And Deebo Samuel. We got his jersey last week. It was pretty cool. Signed jersey of Deebo. And then here's the last of the first 6 packs. And we start off with Garrett Wilson on the Jets on the silver. Nice silver. We'll start taking some of these down. Some silvers up. All right, then we have a silver of Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. Tyquan Thornton, Billy Goats, Khalil Shakur, another Calvin Austin III on the silver, second one of him. Then on the green parallel, we have Jared Goff for the Lions, Elijah Moore for the Jets, and then a T-Law on the green parallel for the Jags. Look at that. He's rarely in this 2022, but there's T-Law. Any Commanders? I think all I've really seen is like Antonio Gibson, but I know I'm sure we'll see some Sam Howell and Jahan Dotson and Brian Robinson. They usually come in here, but there's a T-Law on the green parallel. We'll let's go ahead and we'll have to swap Mr. Rogers for a little T-Law action. We'll get him. We're almost halfway. So Sky Moore on the silver, Jamison Williams for the Lions on the storm, then Drake London on the introductions. Kid Reporter. We need some Commanders now for Yeezy. Jair Alexander. There's Josh Allen for the Billy Goats. Derrick Henry. Nick Bolton. Carson Wentz for Washington. David Montgomery. Miles Sanders. Michael Pittman Jr. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Joe Mixon. Then we have Sam Williams on the silver. Behind that, we have Kenneth Walker III for the Seahawks on the silver. We have Kyer Elam. David Bell for the Brownies. There's Fedarian Mathis for Washington on the silver. Darnell Mooney on the green. Devonta Smith for the Eagles on the green. We'll take that. Got him with Jalen Hurts, 2 greens for the Eagles. Then we have a couple more silvers. We have Drake London again with the green parallel. We have a last call for Zay Jones on the Raiders. And a Patrick Mahomes on the Stargazing. There we go. There's Patty Daddy, arriving on his Stargazing. We'll take Taylor out of there. All right, so that was the first 6 packs. Let's heat it up. And we need some James Cook. So we got what? 20 times 6. So we got 120 cards left. If I'm even doing my math right. Sure, I think I remember something from school. All right, so here's the second half of the break, the last 6 packs, 20 cards each. And then I'll, of course, do a recap at the end. So far, we're missing some key Commanders. We're missing James Cook. And we are missing Kenny Pickett. They need to heat up. There's Scary Terry for Washington, one of my favorites. Scary Terry. All right. So here we go. Last 6 packs. Yeah, I would love a Sauce auto. That would be cool. We need some sauce. Kyler Murray for them cards on the base. Then we have Aaron Jones, Stephen Diggs for the Billy Goats, Ryan Tannehill, another Patty Mahomes on the base, Mr. James Robinson, another Justin Fields on the base, Jalen Hurts on the base, Christian McCaffrey, Mike Williams, then Romeo Doubs for the Packers on the silver. Then we have for the Jags, Devin Lloyd on the silver. John Mechie III for the Texans. Nice one for the Texans. Justin Ross on the silver. There's for the boys, Jalen Tolbert. First time tonight for him. Then a green parallel for Jamar Chase. To go with your, no, Joe, we didn't get the Joey B one, did we? Yeah, we did get a Joey B. A Jerry Jeudy on the green for the Bronx. And Mr. George Pickens on the silver. And behind him, there's our Pickett we were looking for on introductions. So that was our. So we have a couple Calvin Austins, a George Pickens, and now we have a Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. I know we saw some Najee Harris base, I believe. We'll take Hurts out of here. Put old Ken. Then we have Joe Hayden for the Steelers call. Scary Terry, Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, Matt Stafford, Dalvin Cook, another Joey B on the base, Kyle Pitts, Nick Bosa, Drew Lock, Jared Goff. Then we have Nick Bonito for the Broncos on the silver. We got Bo Melton. There's a Desmond Ridder for the Falcons on the silver. Switch him out with Drake. Then we have George Karlaftis for the Chiefs. Wan'Dale Robinson for the Giants on the silver. A couple nice Giant silvers. Amari Cooper for the Brownies on the green. Then we have Dawson Knox for the Billy Goats on the green parallel. We have Kyle Phillips for the Titans on the silver green. Stargazing Tyreek Hill for the Fins. Fins up. Haven't seen Tua. That reminds me. Definitely haven't seen Tua. We've seen a little Waddle base. Here's a little Tyreek Hill. All right. Then we have for the Brownies, Draft Diamonds, Leroy Kelly. Kid Reporter. We have Tyreek Hill again on the base. We got DeAndre Hopkins, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, Micah Parsons, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, another T-Law on the base, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith for the Eagles, Keontae Ingram, silver for the Cardinals. We have Zonovan Knight for the Jets, Derek Stingley Jr. for the Texans, Isaiah Spiller for the Chargers, Josh Pascal for the Lions. And we have a numbered card coming up. Good luck. After Mr. Lions, it's a Patriot. Mac Jones, dude. Mr. Mac Daddy, who had the Patriots. This is 187 out of 199. Who had the Pats? That's pretty sick. Definitely take a numbered Mac Daddy on the, I believe that's what, an orange laser or something like that. So that is to 199. Let's take Mr. Red out. Put that number up in there. Mac Daddy, pretty sweet. All right. Then we have DK Metcalf, green parallel. TJ Hawkinson on the green. Trey McBride on the silver. Then for the Titans, Treylon Burks by Storm. Then Jalen Tolbert, introductions for the Cowboys. That's a nice little Mac Daddy. I wish that was a Pickett right there on the number. We got a little Pickett introductions. You can't even see it. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just, and then of course you got the damn glare. There's your little Pickett. You got a whole bunch of Calvin Austins and stuff like that. Travis Kelce, some Najee Harris again, Michael Thomas, Devin McCourty, Cooper Kupp, Robbie Anderson, Tyler Lockett, Jamar Chase, Cordarrelle Patterson, Lamar Jackson. Then there's Velus Jones for the Bears. Nice little silver for the Bears. Nakobe Dean for the Eagles. Arnold Ebiketie for the Falcons. Malik Willis for the Titans on the board for the Titans. That's the first time we see Malik coming out tonight on the silver. Damn, get in there. Put him aside for now. Then we have Drake Jackson for the Niners, silver. Cordarrelle Patterson on the green parallel. Then for Washington, Antonio Gibson on the green parallel. Snoop Connor for the Jags. Last call, TJ Watt for the Steelers. Stargazing for the Brownies, Deshaun Watson. I feel like the past couple breaks, the Brownies keep getting a lot of the little inserts. And then we had an Anthony Schwartz auto and 2021 score. I don't know. They're just coming out of nowhere. The old Brownies. Kid Reporter. TJ Hawkinson, Antonio Gibson, Christian Kirk, Patrick Surtain, Nick Chubb, Damian Harris, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, another Daniel Jones, and a Davis Mills. Here's the last of the last 6 packs, all 12 right in here. Christian Watson for Green Bay. That's a nice one for the Packs. Packers got a good little share. I haven't seen Romeo Dobbs, but there's Christian Watson. Hassan Haskins for the Titans. Tyler Batty. DeMarvin Leal for the Steelers. James Cook. There's James Cook for the Billy Goats. Who wanted old Cook? Osinski, 89. Well, there's your James Cook, and he's on the little silver. You go along with, you got a lot of other little Billy Goats in there. Then we have on the green, Christian Kirk for the Jags. Patrick Surtain for the Broncos. Channing Tindall for the Finns. Draft Diamonds, DK Metcalf for the Hawks. Mr. Sky Moore for the Chiefs on the Buy Storm. Alvin Kamara. Javonte Williams. Deshaun Watson. Deontay Johnson. There's Tua for the Finns. Marcus Mariota. Devontae Adams. J.K. Dobbins. DeAndre Swift. There we go. Zach Wilson. First time we saw him tonight. Then on our silvers, Boy Maffey. And there we go for Washington. We've been waiting the entire break for old Sammy to come out, and he's out to go along with your Antonios. But there we go. Some Sam Howell on the silver. Coming out at the end there. We'll have to put a little Sammy up here. Then we have Greg Dulcich for the Broncos, silver. Alec Pierce for the Colts. Nice one for the Colts. Kennedy Brooks for the Eagles. Robbie Anderson on the Panthers, green parallel. Tyler Lockett on the green. And then for the Patriots, Cole Strange on the silver. Eagles, Chris Carter, draft diamonds. And the last card of the break, besides the Kid Reporter, is Malik Willis by Storm. Let's do a recap. Not too bad. Our number card was Mr. Mac Daddy, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do first is just go over the inserts that really didn't make it up to the board, even though some of them should have. We'll go over these real quick. Malik Willis by Storm. Put these over. Draft Diamonds, Chris Carter. Sky Moore by Storm. Draft Diamonds, DK Metcalf. Stargazing, Deshaun Watson. Last Call, TJ Watt, Steelers. Jalen Tolbert introductions. Treylon Burks by Storm. Draft Diamonds, Leroy Kelly for the Brownies. Joe Hayden, Steelers, Last Call. Last Call, Zay Jones, Raiders. Drake London introductions. Jamison Williams, Lions by Storm. Andre Reed for the Billy Goats, Draft Diamonds. Mason Crosby, Green Bay. Rondé Barber, Bucks. Roswell for Green Bay on the Last Call. Those are just some random inserts. Then I'll just go over our silvers. I'm going to go kind of quick. There's a whole bunch, but we got Cole Strange, Kennedy Brooks, Alec Pierce, Greg Dulcich, Boy Maffei, Channing Tindall, James Cook, DeMarvin Leal, Tyler Batty, Hassan Haskins, Christian Watson, Snoop Connor, Drake Jackson, Arnold Ibekity, N'Kobe Dean, Velus Jones, Trey McBride, Josh Pascal, Isaiah Spiller, Derek Stingley Jr., Zonovan Knight, Keontae Ingram, Kyle Phillips, Wandell Robinson, George Karlaftis, Bo Melton, Nick Benito, George Pickens, Jalen Tolbert, Justin Ross, John Mechie, Devin Lloyd, Romeo Dobbs. We did have a Dobbs. Drake London, Fadarian Mathis, David Bell, Kahir Elam, Kenneth Walker III, Sam Williams, Brian Cook, Calvin Austin, Khalil Shakur, Taquan, Isaiah, Rashad White, Brian, Quay Walker, Danny Gray, Kayvon Thibodeau, Channing Tindall, Kyle Hamilton, Zamir White, Snoop Connor, Trey McBride, Kyle Phillips, George Pickens, Cole Strange, Carson Strong, Brian Cook, Rashad White, Zamir White, Carson Strong, that Charleston Rambo, Trent McDuffie, Kyle Hamilton, Kyler Gordon, Sky Moore. Those are all our silvers and silver green variations. Then we had a Justin Fields on the green parallel for the Bears, which is pretty cool. We got a Malik Willis on the silver, Desmond Ritter on the silver, Drake London on the silver, Jalen Hurts on the green parallel, Stargazing John Taylor, Stargazing Aaron Jones, or Rogers actually, Mr. Joey B on the green parallel. We had a T-Law on the green parallel. Then we had Mr. Garrett Wilson on the silver, Mr. Pickett on the introductions, Sam Howell on the silver, Stargazing Patty Mahomes, By Storm Aiden Hutchinson, Tyreek Hill, Stargazing. We had a whole bunch of base QB. We had all the top QBs: Tua, T-Law, Burrow, everybody, Fields, Mahomes, just some base. But then our numbered card of the night was Mr. Mac Daddy himself, 187 out of 199 on the orange laser for the Patriots. Pretty sweet card there. Little Mac Daddy. That was the break, guys. Thanks for joining, and hope you all have a great night. I'll see y'all later. Bye.